Hey there, so this tutorial will cover the installation and the use of this program, which calculates distances between points during a deformation test. This was the base model, but basically it can calculate the distances of any couples of points in any video. So it can be used to any purpose related to it. So first you should download this Auxadic folder containing 3 Python files and the documentation in PDF. This new file here is a movie that I already put into the folder, but you are going to do this later. So the first step is to download Python. Basically, you should open your command prompt, type in cmd. You can just type Python and wait for the App Store to open it for you. Then you can download it. Or you can just go to the Python official webpage and then search for the latest release version and download it. You basically just need to download and execute. Okay, so if we go again to the CMD and type Python now, we should be able to really type in Python code in your CMD prompt of command. So this means that everything is working correctly. Let's just type now exit, so you can exit the Python code and open and close parentheses, hitting enter. Okay, so now we need to do something really important, which is to download the package installer for Python. The abbreviation is PIP. You can check the link there in the documentation PDF in the folder, and you are going to go to this web page, Liquid Web, which is pretty good, describing the process of installing pip. So basically, you are going to get to this getpip.py folder, and you can click with your right button and save the link as a Python file. So you can create a new folder with pip in the name, open it, and saving the file there. Okay, so now we should get back to the command prompt, and we have to access the folder we just created, named pip. So how do we do that using the command prompt? We should type cd space desktop and hit enter. Now it's saying that my computer is on my workspace, and then let's type dir to see which files we have on this folder here. We can see that pip folder is on the desktop, so basically we just need to type again cd space pip, hit enter. Let's type dir to see the directories, and we can see that we have the get/pip.py file here. We have to execute this, and we are going to do the following. We are going to type python space get/pip.py and hit enter. And after that, we should have pip successfully installed on our computer. Okay, so now let's go to our third step and download the packages that are used by the program. And we have 4 of them. First one, let's install NumPy, which is the package that operates numbers and matrices. Just typing like that. Okay, so we successfully installed NumPy. Now we should install matplotlib, which is the package that make plots and graphic stuff. Basically, we're going to do this typing pip install matplotlib. Okay, so this was successful again. Now we're going to install OpenCV, and we're going to do this by just typing pip install space OpenCV line Python on terminal. The last package we're going to install is the SciPy, which is very useful for mathematics, engineering, and science. And we are going to do this by typing pip install let's put / user as the website of SciPy is scripting. We should download SciPy, IPython, Jupyter, Pandas, SymPy, and Nose. We should run and install all these packages. Now we are perfectly able to run the code and the program. So we're doing this by getting again to the command prompt. And then we need to access the Auxetic folder. If you take a look here, you're going to see 3 Python files, but just the plot maker is the one that we're going to call. This is the main file, okay? So let's close this and let's get to the directory. In my case, I save it on the desktop folder. So let's type cd desktop and the name of the folder, which is Auxetic. So cd Auxetic. If I type dir directory here, we can see that we have the plot maker successfully installed here. And to run it, we should only type python space plotmaker.py and hit enter. Now the program is perfectly running. You can see the title here, Auxetic Deformation Test. We have to pay attention to these 2 warnings here. First, we should always select the couple of points in a sequence, in an order, because this really matters when the program is going to calculate the distances between the points. The second one is, if you are going to use this program to plot the graphics, you should analyze 4 frames minimum to get a reliable plot using the B-spline algorithm, because it only works with 4 samples at a minimum, okay? Else you can always save the files, the coordinates in CSV and analyze in another software later, like Excel for instance, or MATLAB. So, okay, please enter the video path. The program is asking us to enter the video path. In my case, I saved the video file here, this new file here. I'm going to properties and copying the directory and pasting here on the program. Pay attention that in Windows we should put the slash and type the name of the file, new.mov in my case. Okay, let's hit enter. How many points you would like to analyze? Alright, so I'm going to analyze 8 points and I'm going to get 10 frames of data. So the video will be divided into 10 frames. Let's wait for the program. Okay, so now we have the frames open here and we should get the coordinates of the points. So I will do this with 8 points in each frame and then let's see the output of the program. If you mistake a point, for instance, if you put a point in the middle here, you can click R to delete this point, okay? Pay attention for clicking in 8 points because you said you put 8 points, so you need to be consistent. Okay, so after that we can click N to get to the next frame. Okay, so now we have 3 options to follow. First one is to save the data in CSV and work with it later. The second one is to plot the distances. And the third one is to save the data and to plot the distances. So I'm going to do the third one. Okay, so you can see that our CSV files were just saved and we are going to see the plots appearing. And we're going to close one to see the next one. So this is the distance 1, okay? You can see that we have an order appearing for the distances also, just like the order of the selected points. Okay, so when we close one, the other appears. And if you go here to your auxetic folder, you can see that you have now a new folder called CSV data with the date that you run the program, and you have all the distances in CSV here, and the time axis also, so you can plot graphs in other softwares. If you have further questions, just let me know in my email and I will try helping you. And if you have suggestions, also let me know. Thank you very much. I hope you have learned and get a really good use of this program.